Hey, what's up everybody? It's Paul from Guitar Gear Connection. On this episode of All About, we're going to be taking a deep dive into all the specifications of the Epiphone EJ-160e. So stick around for another one of Paul's history lessons. In the 1990s, Epiphone set out to recreate the iconic Gibson J160e, which was made famous by a certain band. However, Epiphone wanted to create an acoustic guitar that would appeal to a wider audience than just Beatle enthusiasts. To achieve this, Epiphone made some changes to the traditional J160e design. For example, instead of using a laminate top and ladder bracing, Epiphone opted for a solid top and X bracing, which was more typical of traditional acoustic guitars. Additionally, Epiphone replaced the original P90 pickup with a P100 humbucker. The two pickups are similar since the P100's coils are wired in parallel, whereas the standard humbucker is wired in series. This helps to bring out the bright high end on the P100 that a normal humbucker wouldn't. So with these new changes in place, the EJ-160e was born. As of 2023, there have been 7 key manufacturing stages in its almost 30-year life. The first manufacturing period came in 1991. For just a little over a year, a Montana Series E160e was produced at the Gibson Acoustic Facility in Bozeman, Montana. They came all Epiphone spec except for a P90 pickup instead of the P100. This would be the only variation to come with a P90. 1996 to 2000 was the second manufacturing period. This marked the beginning of standard production out of Korea. These guitars had a slightly off-shaped body compared to the Gibsons, and also had a slightly longer scale at 25.5 compared to Gibson's 24.75. These new Epiphones also featured an oversized headstock with tuning keys that were spaced far apart and slanted to contour the headstock's curve. The back, sides, and neck were all sprayed in a sunburst style and had a decorative line going down the middle of the back. The two control knobs came in a dark burnt orange color. John's signature is on the front of the guitar and on the serial tag. 2000 to 2005 brings us to our third manufacturing period. The headstock was slimmed down and the tuning keys were moved closer together. The truss rod cover could have either come in larger plastic or smaller plastic, both with a similar looking E. 2005 to 2011 is our fourth manufacturing period. Production switched from Korea to China. A different style truss rod cover starts to appear with a smaller letter E. Production in China crosses years with our next variation. 2008 to 2014 is our fifth manufacturing period. Production starts up in Indonesia and is split with China in 2008 through 2011. But by 2012, production would only be coming out of Indonesia. Around 2009, the bridge would start to come in a much darker color, at times almost looking black. But Epiphone did not stay consistent and would go back and forth between light and dark. The headstock is once again slimmed down, but just a small amount. In 2010, the bulky letter E truss rod cover changed to a more slender, vintage-style lettering. In 2011, we see the nut size go down from 1.725 to 1.68. 2015 to 2017 is our sixth manufacturing period. This year range had the most amount of changes. The body shape was redesigned for a more authentic look. The scale and length was reduced from 25.5 to 24.75, and the sunburst finish on the back, sides, and neck is now a natural mahogany finish, all similar to the true Gibson design. The rosewood fretboard and bridge are now a dark, almost black color, whereas before, Epiphone would vary between light and dark bridges only. Another major change was the removal of John Lennon's signature from the guitar completely. The serial tag now just reads Limited Edition EJ-160e. They also added an Epiphone logo with the year of production to the back of the headstock. Finally, the knobs were replaced with rigid top hats, similar to those found on the Gibsons. In 2016 only, they released a natural version similar to Lennon's stripped-down 1964, which everyone refers to as the Peace model. Interestingly, this would be the only variant besides the E160e to come with a double ring, similar to the late 63 to 69 Gibsons. 2019 to 2023 is our 7th and most current period. I skipped over 2018 due to them either not producing any that year or very few. The fretboard and bridge base now come in a lighter colored Pau Ferro wood. Also, Epiphone logo with the year of production on the back of the headstock is removed. One could argue though that this is the closest variant yet to the true Gibsons. I'd like to give a special thanks to Dom, my co-host of Gear There and Everywhere, for helping me out with this video. Also, thank you to everybody that sent me over pictures of their Epiphone EJ-160e to be included in this video. Now, if you didn't see yours, stick around to the very end, it might just pop up. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe to this channel, it's what keeps me going. And also check out my Instagram, tons of cool pictures and videos there as well. And Gear There and Everywhere. It's a cool little YouTube channel that I have with a few other Beatles gear nuts.